Come on in, everybody. Come on in. We're starting a little bit early tonight. I'm just getting everybody in here, sending shares. If I can get the shares sent, all right. This is going to drive me crazy. Yes, it is. Hey, Kevin, how are you doing today, brother? Oh, Lord have mercy. This thing is not wanting to work right tonight. I'm trying to get these shares going along, so give me just a minute. All right, there's the first ones. Hey, Isabel. Y'all come on in. We're going to do 30 days of Proverbs, and this is the first night we're starting it. So get ready to join us as I go through the, I was going to say the good and beautiful Bible stories, studies, but it actually ain't the good and beautiful Bible stories. It's just the book of Proverbs from the same company. So y'all come on in, join us. We're going to, get going here in just a little bit. I was just getting all these shares done. And all right. Um, we're going to give it a few minutes, let everybody get in here because I said it wasn't going to start till 8:30. So we are now in here a little bit early. So give me just a few minutes and I'm going to let everybody get in here. And see if I can watch my live right along with me. There it is. Yeah, it is. There it is. So if I get any messages in here, I can talk to people. All right, there we go. All right, now we got YouTube up. We got it all up. Y'all are gonna be in for a treat this 30 days. We are gonna get the Proverbs. It is considered one of the wisdom books. Um, it also, if you want to start learning how to study your Bible, Proverbs is one of the books that is absolutely one of the ways to start learning and following your Bible because Proverbs goes with every day of the month. There's 31 chapters. Um, your month's 30 in 30-day months. You just read an extra chapter. Anybody I'm teaching to start learning of the Bible, I tell them to start reading Proverbs, a chapter of Proverbs a day, and 3 chapters of Psalms a day. Some of the Psalms are so short that it works out great. So let's give it a few more minutes and then we'll get going. All right. Uh, let me let me do this. I'm gonna pull my charger out, put it on my phone because I know my phone's about going dead. And then I'm gonna put the sound in here. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's get ready for 30 days of Proverbs. All right, we're gonna do this. All right, we're gonna do this. in about 2 minutes, we're going to start with Proverbs. It is actually supposed to start at 8:30. I come in a little bit early. We're doing from Alabaster Company, the book of Proverbs. We're going to do 30 days of Proverbs. I think there's 30 days in this month. I don't know if it's 30 or 31. If there's 31, we'll do 31 days of Proverbs. But if not, we'll on the 30th day that we do it, and it may not be consecutive, but we will do a continued 30 days of Proverbs. Rednecking 73. Man, welcome in, Rednecking. You missed Brother Bubba. He left his hat up here. Brother Bubba, the Redneck Bible Scholar. That'll help you. Brother Bubba is an amazing Bible scholar. He's got a book out called Brother Bubba's Redneck Bible Stories, Computers and Apple Fritters on Amazon. I got to figure out how to get some of these things off here. While I am waiting to start the live. All right. Allow comments, show the most sent. Filters off. All right. That should have stopped it right there. There we go. All right. Welcome in. It is 8:30. We are going to do 30 days of Proverbs starting tonight. It may not be a consecutive 30 days. It might be because sometimes my job makes it where I can't get here by 8:30 in the evenings because I work an hour away from where I live. So sometimes I don't make it home in enough time to get on live. But we will do 30 days of Proverbs, whether it be tonight, tomorrow night, and then we may not do another one until Friday, all according to how work is. We may end up doing 30 straight days every time I get live because I'm live Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Now, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday should be on by 8:30. Saturdays, 8 o'clock. But either way it goes, if you log in here to see me at 8:30 and I'm not on here, that means I've probably had to work late. So come join us the next time I'm supposed to be live. All right, tonight we are going to start on Proverbs 1, chapter 1. Tate Trucking, welcome in. Rhonda, welcome. Rhonda, Glenda, all y'all, welcome in here. Now, Proverbs is the Bible book that goes perfectly every day of the month. If you get into your Bible, read Proverbs every day. It will help you grow in your life with God, and it'll help you in your everyday life. The more you start reading, the more you enjoy, the more it starts with you, and the more your life starts changing. I tell everybody that I talk to, I counsel, whatever it is, that if they want to learn to start reading the Bible, read a chapter of Proverbs every day of the month and three chapters of Psalms, because some of Psalms are small. So you one chapter of Proverbs, 3 chapters of Psalms. So this is perfect for it. The first one is called The Purpose of Proverbs. Hey Shannon, how are you doing? I don't know if Scott's on here yet or not. Well, he'll come in here soon. First chapter, the purpose of Proverbs. These are the Proverbs of Solomon, David's son, king of Israel. Their purpose is to teach people wisdom and discipline, to help them understand the insights of the wise. Their purpose is to teach people to live disciplined and successful lives, to help them do what is right, just, and fair. These proverbs will give insight to the simple, knowledge and discernment to the young. Let the wise listen to these proverbs and become even wiser. Let those with understanding receive guidance. By exploring the meaning in the proverbs and parables, the words of the wise and their riddles. Fear of the Lord is the foundation of true knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and discipline. Now, that's the first 7 verses. Tells you what Proverbs is all about. A father's exhortation, acquire wisdom, is the second part of chapter 1. It starts in verse 8. My child, listen. When your father corrects you, don't neglect your mother's instruction. My child, listen when your father corrects you. Don't neglect your mother's instruction. There's a lot of that we need going on around here these days. What you learn from them will crown you with a grace and be a chain of honor around your neck. My child, if sinners entice you, turn your back on them. They may say, come and join us. Let's hide and unalive someone. Just for fun, let's ambush the innocent. Let's swallow them alive like the grave. Let's swallow them whole. Like those who go down to the pit of death, think of the great things we get. We'll fill our houses with all the stuff we take. Come through in your lot with us. Come through in your lot with us. We'll all share the loot. My child, don't go along with them. Stay far away from their paths. The rush to commit evil deeds, the hurry to commit murder. If a bird sees a trap being set, it knows to stay away. But these people set an ambush for themselves. They are trying to get themselves unalived. Such is the fate of all who are greedy for money. It robs them of life. I'm going to stop right there for just a second because I'm going to talk a little bit about that. People ask all the time, the root of evil, or for the love of money is the root of evil. This right here just explains that, if you listen to it the right way, is such is the fate of all who are greedy for money, it robs them of life. I've went through that. I was so money hungry that I spent every waking hour I could trying to make money. I'd get up 5 in the morning. I'd go to work, and some nights I wouldn't come home 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning because I was out making money. And what it means by rob you of your life, it took me away from my kids, my wife. It took me away from all of them. So it is not a sin to have money. It's just a sin to be going after it. and spending all your time to go after it. Because see, if you spend more time trying to if you spend more time trying to go after all this money, then you're taking time away from God, you're taking time away from your family, your children, whatever it may be. Even as a truck driver, I leave this house at 5 o'clock in the morning. And some nights I'm not back home till 9 o'clock at night. But I've learned I'm not chasing the money. It's just the way my job is. And when I get home, the first thing I do is with God, right here. The next thing I do is go in there and spend some time with my wife. Because I will not let it rob my life. And God makes sure I'm taken care of too. Now, wisdom shouts in the streets. Wisdom shouts in the streets. She cries out in the public square. She calls to the crowds along the main street, to those gathered in front of the city gate. How long, you simpletons, will you insist on being simple-minded? How long will you mockers relish your mocking? How long will you fools hate knowledge? Come and listen to my counsel and share my heart with you and make you wise. I called you so often, but you wouldn't come. I reach out to you, but you paid no attention. You ignored my advice and rejected the correction I offered. So I will laugh when you are in trouble. I will mock you when disaster overtakes you. When calamity overtakes you like a storm, when disaster engulfs you like a cyclone, and anguish and distress overwhelm you. When they cry for your help, I will not answer. Though they anxiously search for me, they will not find me. For they hated knowledge and chose not to fear the Lord. They rejected my advice and paid no attention. When I corrected them, therefore they must eat the bitter fruit of living their own way, choking on their own schemes. For simpletons turn away from me to death. Fools are destroyed by their own complacency, but all who listen to me will live in peace, untroubled by fear of harm. That right there is so very true. You get people on here that want to mock what we do, and that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. They're still listening. They still hear. But see, they don't bother me. I don't fear what's going on. "33. Take this to heart. But all who listen to me will live in peace, untroubled by fear of harm." You see, there's so many people out there that talk about, "Hey, I'm living for the Lord. I've done this, I've done that." But when the first thing happens in society, you're so scared. You're so worried about what is going on. When all you've got to do is trust in the Lord, like He says. You should not fear anything because God has us taken care of. You see, life with God in your life, he takes care of the things that you worried about without him in your life. You see, going back to the part of about money, I spent so much time chasing the mighty dollar that I lost time with my family, time that I'll never get back. But God opened my eyes to that. I walked away from that job because of that. I went back to the trucking industry. Now, I do a lot of hours with the trucking industry, but doing a lot of hours with the trucking industry does not mean I don't have time for my family and God, because I do. I make sure that I spend my first 15 minutes of the day with God. Now, I spend more than 15 minutes of the morning with God. I spend an hour on my drive to work in the Bible. I started the Bible in a year. My wife and I started the Bible app to read the Bible in a year. We started it in January, I believe it is. Here it is 6 months in, and I've got 15 days left, and I have completed the Bible. So 6 months it took me, and I've completed the Bible. And I'll probably go through it again. But the first thing I do in the mornings when I get up, the first thing I do is I thank God for allowing me to be able to get up and get out of the bed, allowing me to be alive again in the mornings, allowing me to be able to come to y'all and give the word again. See, that's what it's all about. Living your life, enjoying life. That's what this is all about. Proverbs teaches us the wisdom and the life that we should be living. If you just sit there and you take in what Proverbs says. Let me pull my Bible out for a minute, and I'm doing the Proverbs study. But let's pull the Bible out. All right, we're gonna do. Let me find out where my Proverbs is at. It's here somewhere. Sorry. Proverbs, Dr. Jeremiah Study Bible. Proverbs 801. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Proverbs, and I'm going to do the first chapter on the bottom end of it where there it is. Okay. 33. Remember what it said in 33 in the study. But all who listen to me will live in peace, untroubled by fear of harm. Right here in the Bible. But whoever listens to me will live in safety and be at ease without fear of harm. You see, let's go back to 2020. We all know what happened in 2020. So many people, Christians, lost their minds over this situation. And I'm not saying, hey, I'm not saying anything about it. I'm just saying, trust in God. Put your faith in Him. And you won't have to fear what's going to happen. I live my life by Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, the plans to prosper you, not to harm you. You see, I live my life by that. And I live my life by what that Bible says. I follow that Bible 100%. Am I perfect? No, I'm not. I make mistakes. But I live for God to do things in my life, to give me studies to bring to y'all, to give y'all a better life. You see, it's all about what God can do in our lives. I don't know how to explain the things that have changed in my life and how it makes me feel just to know that I'm out here doing what God has called me to do. Writing my books. My number one fan over here on Facebook, Shannon, she's bought both of the books that I put out already. She's waiting on part 2 of The Adventures of a Boy Named Jesus as soon as it gets through. You see, God's laid these things on me. And I have done nothing but done what He's asked me to do. Has it been difficult? Yes. It's always going to be difficult when you're doing what God tells you to do. The enemy is going to fight you 100%. The more the enemy fights you, the more you've got a blessing you've got coming to you. See, that's what it's all about. Just know that, hey, Robert, just know if the enemy is fighting you, you're going to get a blessing because you're doing what God has asked you to do. Now, that blessing may not be money. It may be health. It may be numerous things. Everybody seems to think all the time that blessings is money. But blessings is not always money. Blessings could be good health. Blessings could be an amazing wife, amazing husband, great children that live for the Lord. Whatever it may be. I'd much rather live for Him down here and know the blessings and the treasure that I'm going to have up there than try to live in this world and collect all the treasures that when I pass away, they're gone. I'm going to enjoy my life with the way God takes me to, what path He takes me on. And that's what I'm going to do with my life. Now, tomorrow, 8:30, pending I get home in time. Proverbs chapter 2. We will do that one. This is what it's all about tonight. It's all about Proverbs. Next 30 days is about Proverbs. So join us. If you don't follow me, follow me. Hit that subscribe. Hit the bell up there to notify you. I'm on Clapper. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. All you got to do is find me. Hey, Robert Hunter. Glad you could join us. Dave the Wave. Welcome in. All right. We're going to call it a night. Does anybody need any prayers tonight? Y'all go join my fan club. Heart me. Heart me. Join my fan club. I also have a subscription that's like $3.99 a month. If y'all want to join that, what you'll get in that is you'll get after lives go down. I'm going to be doing a subscription only Q&A, talking to you about the Bible, more in depth studies. You'll get first-hand accounts of when my next books are coming out before the public finds out. I'll do what they call a soft launch, and that'll be to my subscribers on these channels. That's what that'll be about. I've got the next one coming up is the audio book for the adventures of a boy named Jesus, the King is Born. I'm going to have the audio book coming up here in the next month or so. So that'll be the next one in line. Then I'm working on Through the Storm, a 30-day devotional for truck drivers. And I'm halfway done with it. Once I get through writing it, then it goes off to the editors, publishers, get that taken care of. But before I launch it on Amazon and everywhere else, you all will be the first to know. And that subscription ain't but $3.99. It's less than a cup of coffee for a day. And all it is once a month, $3.99. Come join it. You'll get in-depth Bible studies. You'll get talking to me about all natural remedies and how to heal yourself from ailments that you deal with. Because see, I'm gonna go live for 60 minutes. I got 33 more minutes to go live, or 30 more minutes. Whatever y'all want to do on the subscriber line is what we're going to do is Saturday nights after our live, which is 8 o'clock. It runs from 8 to 9. At 9 o'clock, we're going to go right into subscription only. The ones that are subscribed to me. And we're going to go in there and we'll get in depth with Bible study, whatever we were going over the day before or that day. We'll get in depth with that with Q&A. We'll get in, like I said, we'll get into all natural remedies. Because I don't go to a doctor. I don't take anything from a doctor. I really don't. I take a mixture of apple cider vinegar with several different things that have benefits to your body. I drink that every morning. Um, I have another all natural drink that I drink with it. If I have any issues with swelling, pain, um, I drink a drink called butterfly pea flower tea, and it's mixed with lemon juice and it's mixed with honey for sweetness, and that helps with gut health. Any swelling that you might have, it has all kind of medicinal medicinal properties. And if you really want to know about it, the different things, 250 powerful remedies. Look, our grandparents, our great grandparents used to take stuff that they went out in the yard to pull up for whatever ailment you might have before they were prescription drugs. And let me tell you something. Some of these things that they got in here are better. Well, they are. I'll tell you right now, they're better for you. All right. One system based herbal remedy. This tells you how to take stuff. This tells you everything you need to know about. Um, let's see. My daughter was dealing with um, my daughter was dealing with gallbladder issues. So I came in here and I looked up stuff for swelling and gallbladder, and I went through and I found what she needed to go through, and I can't find it for the life of me now. What she needed to do to take. Oh, there it is. Liver health. I think that's along with the liver health. But let's look at lupus. I know somebody that's dealing with lupus right now. 14. Lupus protocol. Women make up 90% of lupus diagnoses, though men tend to have more serious organ system issues. Diet, what to eat, an elimination diet is crucial to helping control flares, but it may leave you wondering what you can eat. Below are healthy and anti inflammatory foods to incorporate into your diet. Please also see our anti inflammatory diet section, which is page 21. But you got fruits, vegetables, healthy lean meats, bone broth, fermented foods, substitutes for coffee and sugar. Processed white sugar is your enemy. Instead, try natural sweeteners like stevia, maple syrup, and raw honey. I use raw honey myself in moderation in place of sugar. Instead of coffee, which can be triggering, try green tea. Green tea is rich in antioxidants and can help lower inflammation in the body. I drink green tea all the time. Now, this tells you different herbs and stuff that helps you. Reishi, the mushroom, lion's mane, turkey tail, ashwagandha, American ginseng, plantains, berberine, I don't know what that is, turmeric, coumarin, curcumin, 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 curcumin. That's what it is, curcumin. Supplements: vitamin D, vitamin K12 or K2, omega 3s, B12, nicotinamide, riboside. Some of these it just gives me problems pronouncing. Coenzyme Q10, chickweed salad, cottonwood buds, lavender. Manage stress and anxiety. If you smoke, stop smoking. Don't overdo sun exposure. Be more active. And then it gives you a full week, Sunday through Saturday, morning, noon, afternoon, evening, and before bedtime routines to do all this. Now, immune system. Immune boosting elderberry syrup, turmeric golden milk, anti-inflammatory, penicillin soup, antiviral herbal honey, immunity mushroom blend, personal care products, rosemary hair growth spray, digestive system, cardio, cardiovascular system, digestive system. And I talked about this the other night, dandelion. This has got dandelion lemonade for gallbladder health. I need to look that one up for my daughter. $70. 2 or 3 fresh dandelion leaves and root, or 1 teaspoon of dried dandelion leaves and root, 1 cup of boiling water, 1-2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice, adjust to taste, 1 to 2 teaspoons of honey or maple syrup, optional for sweetness, ice cubes optional, lemon slices and fresh dandelion flowers are for garnishes optional. That's what I need to do for my daughter right there, is get her some of this. And I'm going to save that right now. I'll take it down and see if our herbal shop has all this. Now, does anybody need any prayers anywhere out here in La La Land? Do you need prayers? Do you need prayers? Anybody needs prayers? Because we're going to call it a night. I got about 10 more minutes. And we're going to call it a complete night. If you don't have any prayers, I will say a regular prayer over all of you, and then I'll have to go down here, eat my supper, and get ready for bed. Because I got to get up early in the morning, but not before I spend a little time with my wife before I go to sleep. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pray over everybody. Dear Lord, thank you for this wonderful evening. Thank you for everything you're doing in our lives, Lord. Thank you for keeping your hands on the people that come in here on social media, on all platforms, Lord. Put your hands on each and every one of them. Give them whatever they need tonight, Lord, whether it be healing, understanding, doors opened or closed, financial freedom, peace, whatever it may be, Lord. Put your hands on each and every one of these people tonight that came in here. Lord, put a hedge of protection around each and every one of them tonight. Put a hedge of protection around their families. Keep them all safe tonight, Lord. Bring them back tomorrow. In your blessed name, amen. Wiley, what's up? Cindy, what's up? How we doing tonight? We are doing good. We had just completed Proverbs. We're doing 30 days of Proverbs. We just finished chapter 1. Y'all missed out on it tonight. Come and join us tomorrow night at 8:30. And we'll join it. We'll do chapter 2 tomorrow. And I was going over the subscriptions. They're $3.99. They're my subscription is $3.99 a month. It'll get you into our Saturday after lives. After we do a live on Saturday, which is an hour of study, you can get on there and become subscriber only live afterwards, where we sit here and talk about what's going on in the Bible study that night. Talk about natural healing, the things we do in life, what God is asking us to do, what God is wanting us to do to follow his path. You'll get a more in-depth training, or not training, but more in-depth study. You'll be able to get a soft launch of my books before they go on public. Every time I launch a new book, y'all will be the first to know about it, which I am working on my third, which is Through the Storm, Truck Driver 30-Day Devotional. So come join me. Join my fan club, Heart Me. That'll let you know that I'm on and going live whenever I'm on going live. If I don't make it in by 8:30 one night, it'll let you know. That don't cost you anything. Just a heart me. That's all it costs you. If you have any questions about any natural remedies or anything like that, and you don't have these books that I've been talking about, we'll talk about them. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to heal you from the inside out with God's blessings and God's earth that he gave us to be healed by. Is anybody else doing all right? Anybody else need any prayers? Ernie, you just want to come in here and cause problems, don't you? But the Lord's got his hands on you. Brother, it's okay. It's all right. And if you're calling me a fake Christian, that's not what I am. I've been in the trenches, and God's changed my life. I'm sorry you don't see that. But I tell you, bro, come join us. Come over to this side. We got cookies. Come over to this side. We got cookies, man. God's changed my life. He's took a lot of things out of my life. and blessed me with a lot of things because I walk the way He asked me to walk. Neither am I, brother. I don't know where you get that from. Oh yeah, I do good because I got a job. I am a truck driver in the city. Oh, I'm not. I'm a truck driver in the city. It's engagement. I ain't worried about it. I'm not arguing with them. But I will give you something to ponder there. See, this ministry is funded completely by me and my wife because we both work jobs and we both own our own businesses. We don't ask for anything, and we don't have to. God's taking care of all of it. See, I give tithings to this ministry here, Power of Prayer Ministries. I tithe this ministry every week. I also tithe to my church every week, so I tithe twice every week. So you want to come in and call somebody fake and talk about they're making a living off God? They're not. I'm not doing any of that. Everything that I tithe goes to help homeless, goes to help the needy. Instead of you wanting to point fingers at somebody, why don't you step up and help somebody, help needy, help the ones that need it instead of trying to point fingers at people? Huh? No, I'm not. I'm not arguing with them. Well, Ernie, you don't have a job there? I'm sorry you don't have a job and you want to point fingers at everybody else there, partner. Well, maybe if you get out there and get you a job, then you got a leg to stand on. Hey, baby, I, as a Christian, don't have a job. Yeah, I got a job, buddy. In fact, I got home at 8 o'clock just tonight just to get in here in enough time to do my live. But anyway, I'm not going to let the enemy get a hold of that. So, Ernie, if you ain't got nothing positive to say, there's other platforms or other lives you can go into to harass them. We love you. You can be in here all you want because I'm going to love you like Christ. But you have a great evening because I got just a couple of more minutes and I'm done. And I'm going to pray for you, Ernie. Ernie 44. I'm going to pray for you that God opens your eyes. Hey, Randy White, how are you doing? All right, I'm going to pray over everybody one last time tonight. And then we're going to call it a night. Is that all you can say is fake Christian, fake Christian? Ernie, obviously you got some things going on there, partner. Dear Lord, give tonight. Thank you for everything you're doing, Lord. Lord, put your hands on this Ernie tonight. Show him, open his eyes and let him see the goodness of your love. Lord, let him know that we're going to love him no matter what he does, no matter what he's going through, Lord. Obviously, he's got something going on in his life that he needs your help and your hands on him, Lord. So whatever it may be, whether it be peace, health, love, understanding, financial breakthroughs, doors open, doors closed, whatever it may be, Lord. I asked you with all my being and everybody that joins us in these lives, Lord, that you put your hands on him because we know you are a giving God. We know you'll take care of it. And you say where two or more are gathered in your name, then you are there also. And here we are, Lord. Lord, I just ask you to put your hands on each and every one of these people that were in here tonight. Lord, put a hedge of protection around each and every one of them. Lord, I just ask you to give us another day to bring you the glory that you've had. And I asked all this in your blessed name. Amen. Oh, I got a whole 8 likes. Woo! Woohoo! I got a whole 8 likes. Woohoo! Woohoo! All righty. Well, we are going to call it a night. I'm going to go down and eat. And Ernie, I hope the Lord puts his hands on you and shows you a way that you don't have to be in here like that. We love you. And we're only here to give you what God puts on our hearts tonight for that night. And it don't matter if you give a penny or anything. We're still going to love you. We're still going to pray for you anytime you need it. All you have to do is ask. Because that's what this ministry is about. Power of prayer. So I'm going to call it a night. I hope y'all have a blessed and wonderful night. We will see you tomorrow for chapter 2 of Proverbs in our 30-day journey through Proverbs. So y'all come join us tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. and we'll be here with bells on. Woohoo! Remember, God loves you. Tracy and I love you. Y'all have a blessed day.